I swear, I was planning to destroy Halloween. Really, I wasn't. In fact, I wanted everything to be perfect. The decorations, the costume, the playlist, everything. This year, Halloween was my comeback moment. After last year's disaster, don't ask, it involved a fog machine, fake blood, and a traumatized cat. I wanted to host a classy, cozy Halloween party at my apartment. The theme, chic and spooky. The reality, chaos. It all started when I decided to make my own costume, a vintage vampire look. I had the dress, the dramatic cape, and even fake fangs that looked pretty convincing. Except they glued to my teeth so tightly I couldn't pronounce a single word properly. So picture this, me in full vampire glam, mumbling through my shopping list at the store. The cashier just blinked at me while I tried to say garlic breadsticks, and it came out as Gary Brecious. She looked terrified. Anyway, by 6 p.m., my apartment was ready. Candles flickered, fake cobwebs hung from the ceiling. Spooky music was playing and I was already sweating through my vampire cape. My best friend, Maddie, texted, "Greater than running late. Don't start the haunted cocktail challenge without me." Haunted cocktail challenge? Oh yeah, my brilliant idea to make everyone mix random ingredients while blindfolded. What could possibly go wrong? The first guest arrived, Brian, my coworker. He was dressed as a ghost. Not a cool ghost. Not a stylish ghost. Just a white bedsheet with 2 holes. "Nice costume," I said. He shrugged. "Thanks. Laundry day." Soon, more people arrived, a witch, a pirate, a cat, and someone who claimed to be a sexy refrigerator. The party actually started off great. People laughed, music played, and my spooky cupcakes decorated like little pumpkins were a hit. Then Maddie arrived, wearing my exact costume. Same black dress, same vampire cape, even the same fake fangs. "Are you serious?" I gasped. She grinned, fangs gleaming. "You said chic and spooky. Great minds think alike." Now, 2 vampires at one party might not seem like a big deal until Brian the ghost spilled his drink on the floor, and Maddie slipped, grabbing my arm for balance. We both fell, took down the snack table, and somehow managed to activate the fog machine I swore I wasn't using this year. Within seconds, my living room looked like a graveyard in a thunderstorm. Someone screamed, half laughter, half panic, and then the lights went out. Perfect! I stumbled around, trying to find my phone flashlight. In the dark, I heard someone whisper, "Is this part of the game?" And another voice answered, "If it is, it's amazing." I didn't even know who said what. The fog was so thick, I couldn't see 2 feet ahead. And then something brushed my leg. "Brian?" I whispered. No response. I reached down and felt something hairy. I screamed loudly. The lights flicked back on. Everyone froze. And there, in the middle of my living room, was Mr. Pickles, the neighbor's enormous Persian cat wearing a tiny witch hat. Apparently, he had snuck in through the open balcony door. The cat blinked at everyone, unimpressed, then sat right in the middle of the spilled snacks like he owned the place. Everyone burst out laughing, except me, who was still trying to peel a cheese puff off my cape. Okay, I sighed. New rule, no fog machines, ever. Just then, there was a knock at the door. I opened it to find another vampire. A tall guy, pale makeup, real fangs I think, holding a pumpkin pie. "UH trick or treat," he said awkwardly. I think I'm at the wrong apartment. "Someone named Maddie?" Behind me, Maddie squealed. "Ethan, you came." I blinked. "You know him. Has the guy I told you about," she whispered. "From that online book club. He said he might stop by." Great. So now my apartment had 2 vampires, 1 ghost, 1 sexy refrigerator, and 1 very judgmental cat. Still, the night carried on surprisingly well. The haunted cocktail challenge was a success, even though someone accidentally mixed tequila, pickle juice, and chocolate syrup, which Brian drank bravely and declared oddly profound. Then came the costume contest. The winner, Mr. Pickles. Unanimous decision. By the time midnight rolled around, the laughter had drowned out the chaos. The fog cleared, the candles burned low, and I realized the party had actually gone perfectly. Imperfectly perfect. Ethan, the mysterious vampire, came up to me as people were leaving. "You know," he said with a smile, "this is the most fun I've had in ages. Even if I was invited by accident." "Wait, accident?" I asked. He nodded. "Yeah, I was trying to text another Maddie. Wrong number, I guess." I stared at him, then burst out laughing. "Well, I guess that makes two coincidences tonight. You're staying for pie, right?" He grinned. "Only if you promise no more fog machines. Deal." And as I sat there, surrounded by melted candles, cookie crumbs, and a snoring cat in a witch hat, I realized something. Maybe Halloween doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs a little chaos and maybe one unexpected vampire.